craziest bastards I've ever met in my life. I love everyone.
What's going on, you crazy bastards? You're back here with Rob Kimball from sonsofwrestling.com for a TNA Impact Wrestling review, and this week's show was holy shit surprises left and fucking right. Goddamn, Jeff Jarrett is back in TNA, not permanently, but having a match at Slammiversary for King of the Mountain. Holy shit, Vader wrestled on Impact Wrestling. Matt Morgan's back. Sean Hernandez is back. Holy shit, we got a lot of stuff going on in TNA. And I did like the mention by Jeff Jarrett about talking to Sanjay Dutt. Will Sanjay Dutt come back? Because I love that dude, and the X Division could use that. And the X Division has it's not a facelift, a paint job. And it seems odd that it's the same exact green that's on the Global Force Wrestling logo. Maybe I'm just overlooking some shit here and just going above and beyond and just predicting something silly. But is there a reason these guys are going to be cross-promoting together or what? I know I've seen some Global Force Wrestling videos with like Mr. Anderson. I see Tyrus is on the roster. So, hell, there's some shit to look forward to, I guess. So, starting off the show, EC3 and Kurt Angle's in the ring, but EC3's promo, gold. Guy is gold, and it's awesome. I read some goddamn spoilers. I don't know what the hell to think of it. Hopefully, it's not true. Just like MVP had to say later on in the show, backstage. He says, don't believe everything you read on the internet because of these goddamn journalists that believe they have the inside scoop. Dave Meltzer, that's you. Anyway. Kurt Angle says that he has too big of an ego and that's not going to save him. He's going to tap a fucking Roo. That's what EC3 says. And it looks like somebody's going to need some tap shoes. Moving on. Low Key versus Tigre Uno versus Grado. And now we were talking about the X Division belt, getting the paint job that it did with the green and all that. Same belt, new colors. And this match was decent. Low Key kicked some ass, took Grado out. I thought they were going to actually put the belt on Grado because his charisma is just off the screen, man. It's good. He's not the most physique looking dude out there for an X Division run, but in the end here, you get Tigre Uno finally winning the belt. The dude's English is very, very not so well. But hey, it is what it is, a great moment, and I thought that's the way they were going to go with last week's streamers that shout out when he won his match. So anyway, hey, well deserved, and let's see where it goes, because it's definitely somebody new. It's first time winning the X Division belt, and we're going to see a little more Tigre Uno. So we'll see what happens, and that's pretty cool. So, hell. Next up, Bram. He is going to take on anyone he hates, everyone, he's telling JB. And, Borhash, after Bram leaves, you see this big giant gloved hand grab his shoulder, and Borhash turns around and is like, ho. So you got the tease, and then we do find out later it's Vader. So that was pretty cool. Good moment. Dude's getting old, but hey, it is what it is. Then you have Angelina Love versus Velvet Sky. This is how Velvet Sky can get her job back, and she does. She nails the stunner at the end, picking up the win, looking strong, too, throughout this match. She's looking a little bit better than she used to. She got more attitude in the ring. I like that. And then the MVP backstage segment, that shit was funny. He's back. He's ready to strategize differently. You may lose some battles, but the war's still on, so I like this shit. And you see later on, Sean Hernandez has joined the Beatdown Clan during their little scuffle with the Rising. So you get a beat, they're just a brawl that leads out to the ring, and then it just introduces Sean Hernandez. Super Mex, that is back. And that is a good thing. I always liked him. He's definitely talented in the ring. He's a lot better than he was, you know, he was a little scary there in the beginning. But in time, that's the way it is. And then, holy shit, the Dirty Heels versus the Wolves in a goddamn killer Full Metal Mayhem match. This was awesome. Go ahead and watch it. I did like this finish as well, as they got the beatdown going on to Aries. It looks like there's no possible way that they can get the victory here. I mean, you've seen everything in this, just absolute brutality. Watch it, please. Awesome. And these guys put in some hard work. And when they have Austin Aries up to finish him off in the garbage can, the best finish was the way that he came crumbling down on top because Bobby Roode made it back in, and he gets the pin on Which one was it? Eddie Edwards. That's what it was. So really, really badass match. Watch it. We're going to the fifth match next week on Bell to Bell for the TNA World Heavyweight Championships. That's awesome. So really cool. And then Austin Aries and Davey Richards, I think, this weekend at Slammiversary. Winner of that, it gets to pick the stipulation for the last match. So badass. Next up, the shocking fucking moment. Jeff Jarrett and Karen Jarrett walk down the ramp to a TNA wrestling ring. What the hell is going on here? They're Global Force Wrestling. Well, anyway, he left the company and not on his terms, Karen says, and she's backing anything that he believes in, and this was his baby, she said, TNA. So now Jeff Jarrett wants to compete. Well, they asked him, TNA, to compete in the King of the Mountain Slammiversary, the 13th anniversary of, you know, the company he co-founded. So he's going to do it, and he promoted Global Force Wrestling very, very well there, and can't wait to see what he does. I hope he doesn't win, though. Please, no. But anyway, like I said, what's going on between Global Force and TNA? Who knows? And then we have Bram versus Vader, and you know, Vader's a lot slower. He did hit a Vader bomb. Oh, looks like it hurt himself. And then, Bram, he gets DQ'd. He grabs one of those turn post fucking things there, nails him in the gut. DQ, that's that. And that's when Matt Morgan comes on out and finishes him off, makes Bram leave. And Matt Morgan's looking strong as hell, bigger than a motherfucker. So Matt Morgan back too. Crimson back. Like, we're bringing back all the old guys, the good guys. This is good. So then you have EY versus Melendez. You know, Melendez did actually a lot better than I was expecting here. EY did finish it off with a pile driver. Nice way to go out. Melendez being victorious here would have been nice for the crowd, but hey, it's better for the EY wherever the hell it's going with him. But yeah, it's better for that. Then you have, like I said, the Beatdown Clan and the Rising. They have their little scuffle leading out to the ring, and we get Sean Hernandez back. That's all gravy. And that leads us up to the main event, which is Matt Hardy, which was EC3's pick for Kurt Angle this week in their tune-up match. And let me tell you what, Angle's nailing, this is Suplex City, all right. And then Hardy's hitting everything. Twist of Fate, even nailed it. Kurt Angle kick, there was a fucking botch here. Matt Hardy had a 3 count on Kurt Angle. He did not get his shoulder up, and the crowd called it. Definitely you'll see it in the botches, I'm sure. Botchamania will get a hold of this one. But in the end, the ankle lock to Matt Hardy finishes him off, leaves him tapping. Then EC3 and Tyrus attack Kurt Angle, and Matt Hardy goes after EC3. That was a nice little touch. But this ends up leading into just Kurt Angle and EC3 facing off, and this is a ankle lock to EC3 that leaves him tapping, squirming. It was awesome. So is that what's going to happen next week at Bell to Bell? Kurt Angle finishing off this streak of EC3? I hope not. I want to see a new young dude come up, take that championship, and have a nice little run with it. But Kurt Angle is definitely a believable champion, so either way, the fans are going to win. So, badass in my opinion. Go to sonsofwrestling.com and click the t-shirts. Badass in my opinion there too. So, I will catch you guys next time. Peace.